Colts Quick Cuts is happening right now.
Right here.
I'm Jeff.
I'm Ryan.
He really is. I checked his birth certificate. His name is Ryan.
I'm a Canadian citizen.
Really? That's good. Because we're talking about hockey.
Which is going to be beneficial, having that
Yeah.
background.
Okay, we're going to talk about a couple guys that were drafted last year.
NHL Draft.
NHL draft picks, yeah. So a pretty good league if you've never heard of the NHL. They do all right. Have some of the best players in the world. It's no beer league Sunday night in Barrie at the NTR, but it's a pretty good league.
That's legitimate hockey.
But it's a pretty good league.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Suzuki. Obviously, everybody in Barrie knows this kid. Everybody in the OHL now knows this kid. NHL circles, he's going to be there. So he went round 1 last year, number 25 to Carolina. A big thing for me was mediocre Colts team last year. Mm-hmm. Missed the playoffs for the first time in about 45 years.
It's actually the second time in 3 years.
Yeah, I know. It's not good.
Yeah, it's been a tough go.
So, 75 points last year. He was up 31 points from the year before. He had 44 in his rookie season. Mm-hmm. Not too shabby, but I mean, matches goals. He scored the exact same goals, I believe. Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, if you decide to comment.
And you will.
Yeah, you will. We need big X. Okay, so Suzuki, impact. What's him going this year? Is he going to be the guy to drive them back to the playoffs?
Yeah.
Does it rest on him?
I mean, I feel like they've got a lot going on this season that's going to be beneficial for him. I think that some of the guys who are coming back who have been progressing are just going to be better. I think a big thing for him is going to be the confidence. You always see these guys come back to training camp after getting selected by NHL teams, and they've just always got that extra swag to their game.
Shifley.
Yeah,
I mean Shifley when he came back. And I know there are lots of guys, but Shifley's the one guy for me that I really remember after he went with Winnipeg and he played those 10 games, got sent back down. He was dominant. It was like him playing against Pee-wee kids.
Well, I don't know if you remember, when he would get called up and he went to play, the team just looked lost because it seemed like their mentality whenever he was on the ice was get the puck to Shifley.
Yeah.
And when he wasn't there,
it
was a mess.
Do you think that's going to happen with Suzuki, or do you think that the team's more rounded than when Shifley was here? What do you think?
I think that there's a lot that the team has to look forward to outside of Suzuki. I think that he's going to be the main attraction, if you will.
He's got to be under, status, the whole thing.
Yeah. And I think that the big thing for him, too, was his getting drafted when he did in the NHL draft. He was an absolute steal. A steal for the Carolina Hurricanes. I think that the big thing hurting him was just the fact that he didn't necessarily produce as much as people would have anticipated.
Well, I'm going to bank that on the team, too. There was,
everyone's
you guys, I don't know if you guys, people that aren't from Barrie and don't go to games, but if you watch them some nights, it was hard to watch.
Yeah.
There were nights where it was hard to watch.
And, most guys were down. The only guy that was really had a big jump was a guy like Ben Howardchuk, for example, but he was getting a lot more power play minutes than he was getting before.
Yep.
And for the majority of the season, he was playing with Ryan Suzuki. So
Fair enough. So Suzuki was making him better.
He absolutely. And you figure you put lots of guys with him, and just Suzuki's such a smart playmaker. And this wasn't a knock because one thing that Howardchuk did that a lot of guys did not do was shoot the puck. Every time he had the puck, he was getting it on net.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it translated the way that you want to see it translate. But, I think that this year, especially with a lot more guys, you're going to have the back end is going to be ridiculous, too. I think Tucker's goal protection last year, Brent Clark coming into
that's
the
going to be huge, get the puck to him.
Yeah. And that's what Clark does, is he either scores or sets up goals. And I think that it's going to be a very exciting team to see, and I think that Suzuki is going to be a heck of a season for him this year.
All right, 100-point man?
I think so.
100-point man, we're going 100 points.
Yep.
We're going 100 points, okay? Other guy, I like this dude, Mathew Hill.
We knew he'd get drafted.
Dude, you know what? I didn't know if he'd get drafted or not. We met him last year a couple times. Just a great dude.
Nice,
right?
And
he's a monster.
He is not 6'3". Watch those videos from last season's Colts Quick Cuts. I'm 6. I was with Picard in one episode, who's 6'1". Translated, if you look at me next to him. Luke Bignall, another guy, is 6'1". Yep. Translated, when you look at the comparison, Mathew Hill literally had like a human head on top
Yeah,
of
he's a
me.
big dude.
And he's still
And then put that
listed
kid on
as only being
skates.
2 inches
Yeah,
above
yeah.
those other two. It's unheard of. They need to fix it. They tweeted, actually, the OHL tweeted last night saying 6'3", get your act together. Let's correct this. I mean, he's drafted
He's got to be
already.
he's got to be at least 6'7".
He's probably, I'd say 6'5".
6'5".
He's probably 6'5".
All right,
so
anyway.
we'll get the ruler.
Depends
out
how he
next time
depends
we,
how he cut his hair that day.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay,
Maybe it was
so
his hair.
round 6, 186 overall, the Anaheim. Still get back. I think they're getting a steal with him.
I think so.
I think he's going to be one of those guys. I don't, maybe he puts up 20 or 30 points a year in the pros.
Yeah.
A big body, hits, can skate a little bit.
Well, and he told us last year. He said that going into the season, his skating was one of the things.
That's one of the things he wanted
and you
to
could
do.
see
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
You could see it, and it just got better as the season progressed. His ability to control plays in their end.
It definitely got better.
He was he had such a huge improvement, and I mean, obviously, Anaheim saw it, and I wouldn't be surprised if there was other teams that kind of had him at that point in the draft.
Yeah, Anaheim just got to him first.
They just got to him
Yeah,
first.
absolutely. So those are the two guys that got drafted. Give me a draft pick for this year. Who do you think's in draft for the Colts this year?
Whew. I'm gonna go with Tyson Forrester, but
You're going Forrester, right?
yeah, man.
We're talking about Forrester last episode. If he gets put up there Suzuki and put some good numbers up, yeah, absolutely a possibility. Forrester, we're rooting for you.
We got you, buddy.
Drafted NHL, the good league, not the beer league on Sunday nights. Colts Quick Cuts.
But if you train hard enough,
Jeff,
Ryan,
cheers.
bye.
Shaft graphic, Jack Kerouac class poetry. Even when I ghost write, everybody know it's me. My diction exhibits a distinguished eloquence. Linguist possessing alien intelligence. Best fed gas, fuel, electric.